I'm Dan Dunbar, the Dunn County Manager. Our next county board meeting will be held on Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. As always, you can watch our county board and committee meetings anytime afterwards on Dunn County YouTube. This is one of the most important meetings of the year. Known as the annual meeting, it's the only meeting required by state statutes. Typically, it's held on the second Tuesday of November, unless that date falls on Veterans Day, as it does this year. During this meeting, the county board will review and approve the 2026 budget and tax levy. The county board will begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, roll call, and approval of the minutes. A special tribute to honored veterans for their sacrifices, followed by the public hearing on the proposed 2026 budget. The public hearing gives the public a chance to share their thoughts on the proposed budget and fulfills a required step in the county budget approval process. We look forward to hearing from our residents. After the public hearing concludes, the board will take comments from the public on other agenda items before proceeding with appointments to various boards and commissions. I will then report to the board on purchase orders over $40,000, followed by a report from Carmen Meyer on the Neighbors of Dunn County, the skilled nursing facility operated by the county. After that, the 2024 Highway Annual Report from Dustin Binder. That is not an error, since this is the only required meeting of the board. The Highway Commissioner is required by state law to provide his annual report at this time. For those interested, the report will also cover planned highway construction for 2026. After the annual reports, the board will act on a 2025 budget amendment for human services before getting into a series of actions to adopt the 2026 budget. The first item is a resolution authorizing the borrowing of $3 million in general obligation notes. This is an action the board has done annually for about 5 years. These funds will be used for highway construction in 2026 as the county continues to get our highway infrastructure on a 20-year replacement schedule. Following that vote, the board will move on to a resolution authorizing the county to borrow up to $9.5 million for a geothermal HVAC system to replace the aging system in the Judicial Center. The two borrowing items are included in the proposed budget, but require separate votes. We have those action items first because the budget, as proposed, cannot be adopted without also approving the borrowing. The next item on the agenda is the 2026 budget. The board will review, discuss, and take action on the budget, followed by setting the tax levy based on the approved budget. Once this is complete, staff will take a well-deserved breath of fresh air as the budget process that began in April comes to an end. The board will then move on to actions from the standing committees, beginning with approval to cancel uncashed checks. These are checks issued by the county throughout the year that have not been cashed. The county will officially cancel these checks, but if your name appears on the list, you are not out of luck. You can still stop by the treasurer's office to have a new check issued. The board will then consider a resolution to adjust the fee schedule for the land use division and conduct the first reading of an ordinance regarding the Register of Deeds fees. This will be followed by a resolution supporting state funding for counties to provide income maintenance services. These services include certification for medical assistance, badger care, child care assistance, and food share, Wisconsin's branding for the federal SNAP program, which the state requires counties to administer. Recent cuts to federal funding have resulted in approximately $223,000 of Dunn County property taxes supporting this program. This resolution requests that the state of Wisconsin cover the funding shortfall. Finally, the board will consider a resolution to join the statewide interoperable communication system known as WISCOM. The county already participates in this program along with all other law enforcement agencies in the county. The state is planning upgrades to the system, and this resolution reaffirms the county's commitment, which is required to receive future grants for compatible radios and related equipment. In closing, we want to acknowledge and thank our veterans for their service, and we hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. The next county board meeting will be held in January of 2026, and we look forward to seeing you then.